It's the end of the weekend.
Hey gang, it's your girl, Sincerely Jazz. I'm a former active duty soldier turned corporate gal, and on this channel I give you tips and advice on how I successfully transition from active duty life to the corporate life. So I know the lighting looks a little crazy, but it's because I'm in a parking garage. I'm in Midtown currently. I just had to go to Vitamin Shop and get me some new supplements. If you follow me on TikTok or IG, you know that I've been talking about my recomp journey that I'm going into. So it's 12 weeks of a recomp plan that I'm working with a nutritionist as well as a trainer on to make sure that I look and feel the way I want to. But from Vitamin Shop, I got me some creatine, which I do the capsules because I read somewhere that like doing the capsules is better for you than doing the powder. So that's why I decided to go with the capsule form of it. And then I got my Oxy Shred, which I got Cosmic Blast. So it's like a Starburst strawberry flavor. So I'm sure that'll be good. And then I went on and added some little candy, but just because sometimes I just be needing a little boost. So I got these, and I'm gonna take these with me when I go to the gym when I need a little burst of energy during my workouts, because sometimes my workouts do be a little long. They be like hour and a half most days, so like that last 30 minutes sometimes I be needing a little push. So I figured those would be good. And we're not gonna talk about how much those cost me at Vitamin Shop, but it'll be well worth it. So now I'm about to go to CAVA right quick just because it's almost 5 and I had plans tonight with one of my friends, and a girl need to eat dinner, so I'd rather go to somewhere healthy as opposed to going all the way back home. So I'm going to go to CAVA right quick, give me something to eat, and of course I'm taking you all with me. But before we get started, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to join the official Sincerely Jazz gang. I'm so excited also because we finally hit 200 people on TikTok. I know that's not a lot, but it makes me happy because that means that it's growing, the content is getting out there, so I'm super happy about that. Now y'all from TikTok, come on over here to YouTube, okay, because this is where it's gonna go down. Okay, all of the longer form videos are going to be here on YouTube, and I'm going to start opening up more to y'all because I feel like y'all don't know me a lot. Y'all just know that I post a lot of health and fitness content, but like y'all don't really know me, and so I want to start sharing a little bit of bits and pieces about Jasmine. So let's get into this video. Something, one thing about CAVA, it's gonna hit every time. So my go-to order is arugula and spinach as the base, a little bit of brown rice, grilled chicken, sweet potatoes, and corn, and then balsamic to go on top of it. It hits so freaking hard. So now, come on, camera. Now we are at Ulta. I have to get some new skincare products because I've been using Tula and I like them, but I have a couple of like blemishes on my forehead that will not go away. So I'm going back to my OG, which is Clinique. I'm definitely a Clinique girl. Like, call me old, but Clinique works. Like, they really got the formula for my skin that really works. And the other night I was being cheap because I didn't feel like going to Ulta, and I went to Target instead and got some CeraVe. And CeraVe, I know is good, but I bought the wrong freaking cleanser, and it was foaming oil based. And as soon as I used that, like, I broke out on my forehead. So like that one right there, and like this one. So I can't use that because I refuse to continue to keep breaking out, because I really want my skin to clear up for the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. So I'm about to go in Ulta, and then I'll probably go back home, maybe change clothes, put on the face possibly for paint night, just because, you know, but I'm sure I'll take pictures and stuff. So yes. Come on, lighting. Come on, lighting. Oh, there we go. So I got what I needed from Ulta. And, you know, I'm cheap or frugal on a lot of stuff, but I try not to be when it comes to my skincare, because you only get one skin. So I really try to take care of my skin. So that's why, even though I spent more than I wanted to, I'm happy with the products that I got. So I got the Acne Solutions Cleansing Formula, the Moisture Surge Intense, which my skin loves this. I usually have to apply it like at least twice a day, just because I like my skin to be very, very moisturized and not tight. And then I got the Acne Solutions All Over Clearing Treatment. That's just to like prevent breakouts as I am going through correcting my skin. So now I'm about to go home, wash my face. I can't wait to use these products, and then get ready to go back out for paint night. Also, there was this car that was parked beside me. The dogs were so ugly. I think they were like Shih Tzus, whatever. I'll put a picture of what they look like right here. Wherever they go, I'm gonna show y'all. I just think they're so ugly. Like, I think Yorkies are some really cute dogs, schnauzers, but I think it was a Shih Tzu. Like, I don't like the little scrunch face. It was just, they weren't doing it for me. No. But yes, let me stop talking and we'll head home. And I'm eating my post-workout meal, which is 2 tacos because the girl is starving. I'm eating 2 4 ounces of ground turkey tacos because I had some ground turkey left over from my last meal prep. And so I'm going to take a shower. I may even take a nap because your girl is tired, okay? But I want to say that I think I may be changing like the channel. Like, I feel like a lot of my like career related, military related transition videos don't do as well as like my meal prep, what I eat in a day, fitness workouts do. And honestly, that's what I would rather post. I feel like the career videos are kind of dry. So I'm still gonna leave them on here and they'll be available to those who want to use them as they transition out the military, because that is the original reason why I made this channel. But I just feel like going in a different direction at this time may be a better like change for my channel, because like as I'm doing this body recomp, I'm just doing so much health and fitness content that it just seems natural to post more health and fitness content as opposed to like military career transitioning. Like maybe at a later time I'll post, oh excuse me, maybe at a later time I'll post like more career related videos, or either I'll make it like a separate channel for that. But for now, this channel will just be for health and fitness. Y'all, it has been like 5 days since I last picked up the camera, and a whole lot has gone on. I've experienced grief. I have started week 2 of my recomp journey. Yeah, so it's just been a lot that is going on. And I didn't know if I wanted to like pick back up the camera so soon. But for me, this is kind of like my healing journey. As I go through this recomp journey, I continue to share with my community so that way y'all can get to know me, right? But also, just to plug, if you or anyone you know is experiencing suicidal thoughts or needs to talk to someone, reach out to the National Suicide Hotline. I'll be sure to put it on the screen for you. And also, if you like are a close friend of mine or you know me, reach out to me. I'm not good with picking up the phone, but I pledge to do better with picking up the phone when my friends call me, because you just never know what someone is going through. And like grief is so crazy because like I kind of feel guilty about continuing my life and my processes and everything while still, you know, like my friend isn't here anymore. So it's just weird to have to learn how to move now and not let that weigh me down completely from living my own life. So I do plan on getting back in therapy now, just to learn how to deal with my emotions, because I know, you know, I don't cry every day, but I know that there are going to be things that make me cry, and you know, it's still so new. So I just need to learn how to deal with this. And so yeah, we're getting into this week 1 body recomp recap, and there are a couple of big takeaways that I took from week 1, and I'm incorporating them into week 2, which I'm currently in week 2 now, and I want to talk about them. Y'all know I got my notes, so if y'all see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes, because I don't want to miss a thing. The first thing that I took away from week 1 recap is to prioritize protein. I always kind of have this in the back of my mind anyway, and I always think about this, but during the recomp, it's so important that you hit your protein intake, where I'm logging all my meals, I'm weighing my food, I'm doing all the things that will ensure that I hit my protein intake goal. So my protein intake goal is to eat 130 grams of protein a day, 237 grams of carbs, and I think like 56 to 88 fats. I can't remember. I don't have my app right now. But yeah, so I try to do 25 to 30 grams per large meal. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I try to get between 25 to 30 grams of protein. For snacks, anywhere between 10 and 15, I'm good with that. Now, sometimes my snacks actually have more protein than my like lunch or breakfast or so. Because I eat yogurt for my snack. So that's like 25 grams for the ratio. So sometimes I do go over my protein goal, but I'm fine with that. I'd rather go over my protein goal than my carb goal. So make sure to prioritize your protein intake. Next big thing I learned during the first week is that because I'm training to failure on most of my sets, is that I don't always have the time to do as many accessory like exercises as I normally would. So normally before I started training for this recomp, I would do like 4 or 5 accessory movements and like 2 or even 3 big compound movements. But with this recomp, I'm only able to do maybe 1 or 2 compound movements, which are for the larger muscles, right? Like squats and deadlifts. bend over rows, things like that. Those are considered compound movements. And then accessory movements, I'm having to do like 2 or 4. And that's okay because you're training as close to or at failure for all of those. So of course it's going to take more time, and you're not going to have time to do all the things, right? But also make sure like you're tracking your rest period times. That's something that I'm not that great at, but because we're moving into week 2, I definitely have started to make sure that I'm accurately tracking my like rest periods in between my sets. So for example, for like compound movements, I might take a 1.5 to 2 minute break. And then for like the accessory movements, I may take like a minute break. So just making sure I'm honing in on tracking those like time in between the sets. The next thing is don't compare your fitness journey to anyone else's, because there are a lot of distractions on social media that will have you thinking that your fitness journey is supposed to go from A to Z like super quick. No, there are so many different milestones and entities or obstacles that you'll encounter while you are going through your fitness journey that you can't expect it to be just a complete linear path. You definitely have to work for the body that you want. And that's what my recomp journey is about. It's about working for the body that I want. Although I'm really happy with how I look now, I want to look and feel better. So yeah, so like tune out the social media noise. You know, if it helps you to limit your time on social media, then do that, because you don't want to idle what you see on social media, right? So just make sure that you are doing some good practices to make sure that you're focusing on your own fitness journey. So like for me, I make sure to log all my workouts. I take progress pics because that's what keeps me accountable. And also another thing too is the reason why I started this journey is because I want to document my fitness journey for y'all. And it kind of holds me accountable as well. So I know that like I'll be able to look back and see how hard I worked to get the body that I want. So the 4th thing that I learned last week was to stop relying on the scale. The scale is not going to be your friend during this recomp, because like for me, I'm taking OxyShred creatine twice a day. And one thing about creatine is that it makes you gain water weight. So I have to really switch my mindset to be like, okay, Jasmine, you might not lose any weight. You may actually weigh the same thing. You might, even worse, gain weight because you're taking creatine. So with creatine, because I'm taking it, I have to then drink a ton of water to combat the water weight that I'm drinking, you know what I'm saying, and like get it out. So that's one thing that is the biggest thing too. Although, you know, the scale might not move, what I care about is the inches and how my clothes fit. And just within the week of changes that I've made, my clothes are already fitting better. Granted, I haven't like got dressed this week. It's Wednesday, but my clothes are already fitting better just within those week changes, those 1 week change, whatever. So that's just one thing to remember, is that I care more about the inches than the actual number on the scale. And one of the last things that I learned from week 1 is to document my recomp journey. Hence why I am making recap videos for YouTube. I am also active on my Sincerely Jazz Facebook page. I'll definitely link it here so you can follow me on there. I'm posting on our YouTube community, giving you updates. Like I'm trying to get a like pattern weekly to post on YouTube, to post on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. But I like doing like the longer form stuff on Facebook as far as like writing wise. So I could post like a picture or something to just remind you. So I'm definitely going to keep up those weekly recomp recaps on Facebook as well. But also come back here to YouTube so you can see and hear the full weekly recomp recaps. I'm just looking over my list. Oh, so make sure that I continue to log my food, take progress pics. I'm not sure if I'll share like my early weeks progress pics yet. Maybe at the end of this 12 weeks, I'll, you know, share where I started and where I ended up at. But yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I take pictures all the time of me at the gym. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see in my stories me in the gym in the mirror, of course. So that's where I'll post a lot of my like progress pics, just to, you know, show over time. So this was a quick video and it had like a change of energy, but if you enjoyed the information that I gave you in this video, be sure to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button to join the official Sincerely Jazz gang. All right, see you next time.